All right. And so I don't have a problem with that, except that definition depends on Earth's atmosphere, doesn't it?
It does.
Suppose Earth's atmosphere were half as thick as it is. All right?
Now you're going 31 and 31
Now
miles.
you're going 50 kilometers, 31 miles up.
Oh, no.
Okay?
Oh, that's terrible.
Now, suppose it was 1/4 as thick. Now you're going 25 kilometers and 15 miles up. All right? Now, suppose it was 1/10 this thickness. Then it's 10 miles up. And suppose we didn't have an atmosphere at all. So then, are you still in space just by standing here on Earth? Because under those in that circumstance, you would look up and you would no longer have a blue sky. That's why I personally am not calling that space.
Wow.
Because you're using Earth's atmosphere as a definition of space, and I'm not giving it to you.
So the measuring stick cannot be the atmosphere of the body upon which you stand.
Should not be influenced by your atmosphere. That's correct.
Right.
I can't give that to you. I'm sorry. I understand why you want to use that rule. Because if you're going to have a tourist jaunt and you're not quite going yet into orbit, you want to get at least that high so you can see the night sky in broad daylight. I get that. But I'm just going to say I just went on a very high plane ride. That's all I would say.
Wow. Now, let me just say this. Because I happen to know that you know a lot of astronauts.
Yes.
A lot.
Oh, did I say this to their face? No.
And I was going to say, I'm just hoping that you haven't had this conversation with any of them. Because they would be like, as soon as you leave, you're like, man, that guy's a real a-hole, man. I'm telling you right now.
Well, when I was growing up, my brother would imitate them. He'd go, poof, a fist into the chest.
Exactly. Damn, because that is harsh. But it makes sense when you think about it.
I'm sorry. I'm just saying, if you want to say, let's go into space, take me somewhere. That's all. Is that so wrong? Is that so? I don't want the definition of space to be contingent on how thick your atmosphere is.
So is the space station space? Is that beyond that threshold? The space station? Is it beyond?
Oh, yeah, because even at that level, there's still a lot of atmospheric particles. There's just not enough of those particles to make the day sky blue. It's sky blue. So, but that's too low to put anything in a sustained orbit. You go up to the space station, it's 200, 250 miles. That's still getting atmospheric particles hitting it. Right. So every now and then the space station has to be boosted back to its original orbit because the atmospheric particles are decaying the orbit. So yeah, this is it's outside of that definitional layer.
But it's still low Earth orbit.
It's still LEO, low Earth orbit. And I don't even want middle Earth orbit or geosynchronous orbit. You're still kind of attached to Earth. And I'm sorry, as an astrophysicist, to me, space is the large-scale structure of the universe. So give me my warp drives, and then I'll be happy.
All right. Listen, I can't find fault with anything you said. It kind of makes sense, especially the destination part, which I think also inspires progress.
Let space be where you're going.
Yeah, destination inspires progress. Nobody.
That's right.
Nobody says, pack a bag, I'm going to the store. Nobody does that.
Or no one says, watch me drive around the block 100 times.
Exactly. Nobody does that, you know.
Grandpa, are you going to go anywhere? No, I'm just going around the block.
Oh, let me tell you,
Ain't that cool?
We're going for a drive around the block. Yeah, no, nobody does that. Going to a destination makes all the difference in the world. So I'm going to give you that, yeah.
You got it.